Hey guys, how's it going? Timo Wilson coming at you with VisionFx. Today is October 1st, 2016, and we are entering the last quarter of the year. So, the goal is definitely to find high probability setups in the foreign exchange markets um, and to minimize risk and maximize reward. So today, what I'll be doing is I'll be going over the Aussie versus the New Zealand dollar. Okay, so this is the very first technical analysis from VisionFx, and I plan to do one every single Sunday for you guys. But let's go on ahead and get started. The Aussie versus the New Zealand dollar. If we look on the monthly time frame, we have been ranging for quite some time. Okay, and we broke below monthly support here at the 1.100 level, and our support level is 1.00 flat. Okay, so what I'm looking at here is that September was a bullish month. And I actually predicted this bullish move in the month of September. My team and we collected 150 pips out of this move. And I'm actually favoring the upside on Aussie versus the New Zealand dollar. Okay, let's drop down to the weekly time frame. Now, on the weekly time frame, we did close last week literally right at weekly support. Right at weekly support, and we had a nice gravestone doji, following our bullish engulfment. I was expecting bullish momentum once I seen this reversal candlestick here form a few weeks ago, followed by bullish engulfment, gave us our confirmation that we should start seeing bullish activity on the Aussie versus the New Zealand dollar. Okay, now the moving averages are still pointed to cross to the downside for this last bearish leg, but as you see, we are starting to get a gradual turn in the moving average. Okay, so right now they're flattening out. We have our 8-day exponential moving average actually turned to the upside, our 21-day looking to cross to the upside as well. And last week was a lot of indecision of what this pair wanted to do. So now if we drop down to our daily chart to kind of get the range that we're trading in now, as you see, Friday, the market literally closed right above weekly support. This is our key level for this week. Now, of course, if I get a daily candle to break below bearish, I'll start to re-strategize and consider going bearish for the week. But for right now on the daily, we do have the moving averages pointed to the upside following what I'm looking at on the weekly. Now, the main thing is that after our second trend line bounce, okay, we broke above with this bullish candlestick right here. Okay, we broke above and we haven't made lower lows. My team and I actually caught this move right here once the moving averages crossed. We had a 150 pip move on Aussie versus the dollar, but it looks like on the daily we're still in some kind of consolidation. And what I'm expecting is for this pair to make its next move up. Now we currently trade below the 61.8. So I wouldn't become bullish until we have at least a break of the 61.8, a daily candlestick that holds, or the 78.6. Now drop into lower time frames, looking for a trade for this week. What I'll be looking to do is I will be looking to draw a counter trend line here. And on the 4-hour chart, I will be looking for weekly support to hold, as well as our 50% Fibonacci level on the last downtrend leg. This is all a retracement, but as you notice, we broke a few highs on this level right here. Our last lower highs right here, right here, right here. This uptrend is pretty strong. We broke a few lower highs, so the trend is definitely up right now. Now some people would mistake this as a head and shoulders, look to sell at this level of 1.05, let's say 50. But when you learn how to read overall structure, it definitely helps you out as far as becoming a consistent, profitable trader. Okay, so as of right now, the EMAs did cross to the downside on the 4 hours, so I don't have a trade just yet. But once I get a break of this counter trend line here, once I get a break above, which is also going to be the 61.8, and I get a pullback to retest and this holds as support, what I will do is I'll measure this move out with a Fibonacci tool. So if I take my Fibonacci tool and draw it for my first higher low, to my high, this will be my AB leg. Let's go on ahead and put our 38.2 retracement level in there. And as you guys see, this whole zone right here is a major confluence zone, starting with weekly support, followed by our 50% retracement level on our last bearish leg, followed by the 38.2 retracement level on our bullish leg. So this is a major confluence zone right here, followed by major support literally right underneath. If we were to break below the weekly support level, I'll be looking for my next support level, as long as this structure holds outside of this downtrend move. Okay, so realistically we could get more of a downside move because this is a key level here. With it being Sunday, I don't trade on Sundays simply because Sundays, you know, the banks aren't open, money really isn't moving that much. So unless there's some type of major fundamental news, I'll be looking to buy if it tests this zone a little bit more, or if we get an impulse break of this downtrend line on the 4 hour, which actually looks extremely well on the 2 hour chart as well. If we look at the 2 hour chart, we are crossed to the downside with our moving averages. Some people, like I said, will call this, some traders will call this head and shoulders because they don't realize overall structure, how to combine Fibonacci with your trend line, and combine that with key points on your chart using support and resistance levels. Okay, now this is 2 touches to our 50% Fibonacci levels, which gives us a little bit more confirmation that we could be breaking to the upside sooner than later. Now, like I said, I'll measure this leg right here. This will be my A leg. This will be my B leg. A, B. Oops. So this is my AB leg. My 38.2 retracement is here. As you see, we did wick this a few times, then got a reversal formation in our confluence zone. So I'll be looking I mean, I'll be looking for this zone right here to be my C leg, meaning we should complete at the 161.8. Now, I do want to see on higher time frames where my 161.8 holds, especially on the daily chart, to see if there's any confluence before that zone. And it looks like if this is a confirmed uptrend, we should complete here at this level. Okay, but because I have my 27% extension level right here, I'll actually mark this my target zone. This is my target zone on the daily, where if everything plays out how I think it will, I'll be using this to take profit. Okay, right below monthly resistance, right at daily resistance. Okay, and if I wanted to swing this, I would target monthly resistance, which would take probably weeks to complete. But with all these confluent zones and major resistance, you know, there's times the charts need to sit back and think. Okay, so let's go on ahead and measure this move out. So if I can secure an entry at my 50% fib level, which will hold at 1.0490, my first TP will be 1.0670. Which will be a 180 pip profit. And what I would want to do is secure a stop loss 15 pips below the 50% retracement level, because if it breaks back within this downtrend structure, I'm really not bullish on this pair whatsoever. So let's just say 1.0426. So let's do 15 pips below that. 1.0, let's do 410 since it's a close to a round number. So this right here would be my stop loss for this trade. I'm looking to enter at a break of this trend line, but as close to weekly support as I can get. So I'll use 1.05 thousand as my buy limit. This will be my buy limit. Okay. And if this structure, this downtrend structure breaks before it hits my buy limit, I'll manually enter. And then we have our target zone. Okay. Realistically, I'm looking to stay in this trade literally 1 week, 2 weeks tops. So 1.0. So we'll target 1.0670, 10 pips below 1.0660, right there. That'll be our target for ABCD completion. Okay. So we are literally talking about a 160 pip profit, risking 90 pips. It's a little bit under a 1 to 2 risk reward ratio. I will take 2 entries on this trade if it does what I'm thinking it'll do, and I will set one of my TPs as a short-term take profit to collect 160 pips, and then from there 106.60 to our D extension 107.80 is another 120 pips. So this is a potentially almost a 300 pip trade. So I will take 2 orders on this trade if it does what I think it's going to do, and higher time frames line up with what I'm looking at. I will take profit here at this 27% extension level, with my second take profit being my 1.0780 level, just a little bit below. I'll set a take profit. So I hope you guys enjoy my video. If you guys have any questions, you can email me at visionfx3@gmail.com. Once again, Timo Wilson coming at you guys live and direct to give you my breakdown of Aussie versus the New Zealand dollar, October 1st, 2016. Enjoy your day.